So you will be there with me throughout
Yes,
the
sir.
session?
I'll be here, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we are live on YouTube as well as on Zoom, sir.
Okay.
Good afternoon, participants. Welcome to the live session of the course, Preparation of Research Proposal in Social Sciences. Our course instructor, Dr. Prateek Chaurasia, sir, is here with us. Participants, kindly feel free to join in directly on Zoom and clear all your doubts. Sir, we have received a few queries via Google form. Would you like to answer those questions first?
Yeah, thank you, Amuliji. First of all, I feel that if in a live session students are there, we can take their live queries. And then when I will conclude, I will answer that questions also.
Sure, sir. Maybe we can wait for 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, we
And
can
then
wait.
yeah, right now nobody has joined, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's wait for 2-3 minutes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
I received, I think, 5 questions I have received, Murliji.
Okay, sir.
One is from Jitendra Kumar Yadav, and then Geeta, Neha Srivastava, Rahul, and Ruchi Rawat.
Right, sir. But none of them are here right now.
Okay.
And since this event is getting recorded on YouTube, they may watch the event later on also, sir.
Okay, it's fine.
Sure, sir.
So just let us wait 1 or 2 minutes. If nobody is coming, then we'll answer this one by one.
Definitely, sir. We'll wait for two,
Okay.
3 minutes, sir. Yeah, thank
Okay.
you, sir.
So Muliji, I think nobody is joining.
So for none of them have joined, sir.
One of them has joined.
None of them have joined. Yes, sir. So
Okay.
I think we can start with those questions, sir.
Okay. So there are a few questions. I hope the learners will get the answer in the later time when they will see it. The first question, which I can see on the screen, that how to identify paradigm of research and research design. So see, it's a very useful question that somebody has asked, that how to identify the research paradigm and design. The answer is lying within the roots of the intent of your research. For example, if you are trying to see the effectiveness of some certain interventional plan over some variables, then your intents makes that your research will go towards the quasi-experimental design. When you are trying to know status quo, that what is the status of something, then definitely you are moving towards a descriptive survey design. So in a nutshell, we can conclude that whatever your intent is, that primary intent of the research is, that it drags you towards some certain research design. Next question is that what is the best way to identify emerging trends in social science research without getting lost in too much literature? So Murliji, this question seems very interesting, and I think one student have joined.
Yes, one student joined, named
Okay.
Lal Ramga.
TBC.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So TBC, can you hear me?
Please unmute yourself. Participant, please unmute yourself.
TBC, you
Yes,
can
sir, I
unmute
can hear
yourself.
you.
Okay, can you get me?
Yes, sir, I can get you. I can hear you, sir.
Okay. So let me answer this question, then I will come to TBC. The thing is that what is the best way to identify emerging trends in social science research without getting lost in too much literature? The question is very interesting. It will be beneficial for all the participants, even though they have not raised this question. That what is the best way to come to some certain point without going deeper into lots of literature? The best thing is that you follow some certain index journal in that particular area. As research is a broad spectrum of different aspects, there are many things. So it is most important that if you are not trying to go for a large literature review, go for those frontline index journal, those who are countering that certain research area. Like if you are doing in a science education, go for those journals, especially those who are indexed in Q1, Q2, and look for the researches that has been done into that journals. That will give you the frontline ideas without going so much deeper into the literature. But still, I will suggest if you really want to do good research, my dear students, go for a thorough review of literature because there is no as such shortcut for going to some certain topic. Uh, and now, next question, I can see that how do we identify independent and dependent variable in qualitative research when number are less prominent? This is also an interesting question. When it comes to dependent and independent variable, the intent remains same, whether it is quantitative or qualitative. For example, the variable which is being affected by some other variable, that we termed as dependent variable. An independent variable which affects the variable, cause some change into the variable, that are termed as independent variable. Same things goes in a qualitative research also, nothing intent by change. Next question is, what is the danger of having too much variable in a single study? This question is asked by Neha Srivastava. So yes, the answer is this. Definitely, if you have too much variables in your study, it will cause some problem because when you are having so much variable, you have to see their effect and their intercepts mutually on each other variables. And similarly, you have to do analysis also with following same kind of patterns. And when you are concluding your research, it may become difficult that how you are concluding your outputs. So it is better that we confine our research to some certain variables and look more deeply into that so that we can have some meaningful outcomes of the research. And next question is that how can digital tool or AI tool like ChatGPT help in framing precise question? So this question, Murliji, I see very interesting, and I think it's a very emerging question for all of us. That ChatGPT is something which is using the data existing in web. It is using the data existing in web, so it can frame something for you. But as a researcher, I will advise to my students that yes, you can definitely reframe something, some language arrangement you can do. But the basic intent, fundamental intent of your research, ChatGPT will not address. You as a researcher, you have to go through the books, go through the procedurals and designs of the research, consult the experts, and then try to bring preciseness within your write-ups. Because there is a rules of plagiarism also. So be aware while you are taking anything from ChatGPT or any other AI tool, because it will definitely be countered by the plagiarized tool. So once you want to write precisely, look towards books, expert, and your research articulation. And next question is, how can we balance creativity and standard formatting in a proposal when formulating a research problem how do we know it's a researchable and not too broad? Okay, I think there are two questions in a one question. So let me answer first one. How can we balance creativity? See, uh, as a researcher, when you are preparing your research proposal synopsis, it's not about bringing creativity into the formatting or designing your proposal, because there are some set rules and patterns. Like you have to utilize Times New Roman font, you have to utilize 12 font. So it's not about bringing so much design and creativity while formatting your synopsis. Stick with the demand of the institution. For example, if you are applying for PhD, what is the demand of the institution? Look into that aspects. If you are applying for any research project to some institution, look what are their demand. Go accordingly, and do not rush for any certain kind of a creativity designing of the synopsis, because that will not work. Because in the research arena, we look towards your research, not for your this formatting and these things. But yes, as a researcher, to make yourself presentable, you have to look towards some basic formatting of the synopsis or research proposal what you are presenting. And last question is that when formulating a research problem, how do we know it is researchable, not too broad? So first thing is that my suggestion is that when you prepare a research proposal or take up some research, do not try to curtail down that research with this intent that it will be easy or too small. This is not good. As a researcher, this intent is not correct. You should go for exploring something, that this is the existing problem and I have to come up with some certain solution. That is what research means. But on the other hand, you have to look about your financial abilities, your capacity as an individual, that how much you can do. Let us understand this with an example. Suppose you want to collect data from 7 states. Look towards feasibility, that do you have enough fund for this? Do you have the enough manpower for this? Otherwise, you can curtail down it to the 1 or 2 states and then you can do it accordingly. So it is up to the researcher that what is your limit and capacities, that how you can do and conduct the research. So Murliji, I think these are the questions that I have received, and now we can see 2 students are here.
Yes,
So
sir.
if
Thank
any
you,
query
sir,
from
for
your side,
yeah,
yes.
thank you, sir, for answering those queries in a very detailed manner with examples. And we can see 2 students. Students, if you have any doubts, please unmute yourself and ask the doubts. Yeah,
Mr.
Lalram,
Yadav, we can see
yeah,
in the screen.
you
If
have
you
any
have any
doubts?
query.
Lalram Gaka, TBC.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm good to go, sir.
Okay. What about Yadav?
Mr. TBC, you have any query?
No, no, sir. Actually, but yeah, we are speaking about the research. No, sir. And then
Okay.
I'm a bit confused regarding about the sampling.
Okay, so can you be specify your question, that what kind of problem you have?
Yes, depending upon the research, what kind of sampling should be used? Because there are so many research, and then I'm a bit confused in those things. Now, if you can clarify or give example, I'll be very thankful, sir.
Okay,
Like,
see, what you ask is still not a very specific question. It's a comprehensive question, but let me answer it specifically. That what kind of sampling you take is generally depending upon your topic and objective. That what you are really trying to explore. Because what is your objective? That is how you move on toward the sampling. For example, if you want to do a research over cancer patient, okay, then definitely your sampling will move on towards the purposive sampling, because everybody is not cancer patient, and you have to select those person, those who are victim of some certain disease. Likewise, when you are doing some other research, like when you are doing to know the implementation of NEP 2020 in some certain area, then the moment you decide that I have to take the implementation status of NEP in this area, you have dragged yourself to that particular area. You will select the sample randomly from that area. So the moment you decide your objective and frame the objective in a formal way, that decides that what kind of sample you are going to take. Okay. Mr. Yadav, can you hear me? If you can hear me, you can unmute yourself, and if you have any query, we will be happy to answer you. Yeah, please
No,
unmute
sir,
yourself.
I have no clue. Yes, sir.
Okay, can you introduce yourself from where you are?
I am unable to listen. Please repeat one.
Okay. So, Mr. Murli, I think no more candidates are there.
Yes, sir. So apart from these questions, answering these questions, would you like to discuss anything in general related to the subject, sir?
General, I would like to just discuss a few things that the basic intent of the course, what I have designed, that I want students to prepare a good research proposal, which can communicate their ideas to someone in a form of a research proposal. And if they are preparing for research project also, they can attract some funds so that they can have a good exposure to research in a very formal way. And that is why I have divided this course in 8 different modules, which discuss over the research objective, hypothesis, rationale of the study, and all other basic things. And one interesting lecture was there that will come, I think, in the course in the week 7, I think it is there, that what are the tools which you can use for framing your proposal. So that I feel, because now we are in a technological era and it is very difficult to keep yourself separate from some certain technology. You people are using it so much, so you might be aware of this thing. So for a student, it is advised that now it's a time to equip yourself with technology also and use it judiciously. When to use, how to use, in a proper manner, in an adequate manner, and do not be highly dependent over some certain tool that they will frame something for you. Because as a student of a research, I'm telling it with great responsibility that whatever things are being drafted by AI or any other kind of tools, they are 100% plagiarized. They are 100% plagiarized. Whatever you will write, it will come under plagiarism. And research demands originality, novelty. So be honest and look towards the ethical aspects also, that do not copy the ideas, produce something new which is valuable for the society and nation.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your insights. I'll just check on the YouTube whether any question is posted over there, sir. Just a second, sir.
Okay. Can you just pass on these questions to me?
So, sir, I just checked the YouTube chat, but none of them are watching the event on YouTube. So no queries over there. Maybe we'll wait for a minute, sir, in case if Lal Ramga has any other queries. Otherwise, we may end the session,
No,
sir.
sir. No, sir.
You don't
I'm
have any
good,
other
sir.
queries. All
I'm
right,
good.
all right. So in future, if you have any other doubts, you can post it on the discussion forum of the
Yeah,
course.
if anybody,
Yes, please. Yes,
apart from
please.
this session also, if you have any query, you can post it there. And Murli sir is there, he will handle and it will come to me. And I will be happy to answer the questions. Because I know preparing a good proposal all of a sudden in a day is not possible. It takes the time and it requires the maturity of a researcher to come into the process.
So can we close the session, sir? Since there are no more
Yes,
queries.
if no further question.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, once again for this live doubt clearing session. It was very useful and informative. And we hope that participants will watch the event, the recorded event, and benefit from it. So we are closing the session now. Thank you all.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Murli, and
Thank
thank
you,
you to the student, those who have joined.
Thank you,
And
sir.
feel free
Thank
to keep your questions. Okay.
Thank you,
Right, sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.